So this is something a lot of people don't know, like dealing with autism. My son's got autism. It's one of the reasons why the woman reckons she ran off because of their problems. Anyway, fuck her. My son's like in there, and he nearly had a breakdown then over some drips. So he's dripping his drink all over the floor, and I tell you, man, called him up on his drips. And then he wants to argue about how many drips. And then I'm going, Ethan, this is the same dilemma your mother used to have. Like, you can either have the conflict, or you can just say, yeah, I might have dropped a few more, I don't know, and then move on. Or you can sit there and like have a proper breakdown and a punch up over the fact it was exactly one drip. Like, do you see the dynamics of that? The dynamics of that is how big is the problem. It's not really a big problem. So to avoid arguments over such a little problem, just say it's a possibility. You're not taking actual ownership. It is just a possibility it could have happened. You're not admitting right or wrong. It's just a possibility. Some people don't understand this, especially people with autism. And he's like, but it has to be the truth. And I'm like, Ethan, what happens if a person in your life doesn't want to back down? Okay, I'm your dad, so I can just let it go. What happens in a work situation or something where they don't want, and they're on purposely pushing you? That's something his mother used to do constantly. Okay, and it's like, you need to understand. I tell him to weigh it up and like where and the argument, like how important it is and all. Anyway, he doesn't, and he's trying to, but it's just slow. Look what the pigeons have done. They come up here and stole all the bloody chicken food. Anyway, life's dilemmas, man. Just choose wording differently can change the whole outlook of stuff. That's what I've learned. Like, that's why I say about inner talk is really important, and just the wording you put on stuff. If you just want to be a glum bum and look at the downside of everything, that's all you're going to see in life, is the downside of everything. So if you don't want to see that and you want to be happier, just start looking at all the positives. We were cavemen. Our brain are just meant to look at negatives to keep us alive. You have to actually pay attention to the positives. You do. You have to point them out. Once you point them out for a while, then it becomes habit. Okay? And start pointing out every small little win you do. I used to tell the woman this all the time, but didn't want to listen. No.